minute, and I thought, if I wait to feel it, I may never be here again. I don't know. I'm not the only one going through it, and I'm just sending out a signal of compassion, support, for remembrance more than anything. I've been really going through a major transformation this summer, and wanted to just connect today from my new hammock. Same amazing dogwood tree. I found out it was a dogwood when it was in full bloom, and my companion over the spring, looking out at this tree every day as it changed, as it went from bare branches to blossoms to full white blooms to now this vibrant green, still housing the feeder for the hummingbirds who are here. So sending you that hummingbird energy, the energy of the hammock, the energy of rest, the energy of being supported, feeling supported, feeling like this gentle sway of being held, not just by the hammock, but Pachamama, Mother Earth, what's under this hammock that's holding me, that's holding you. There's no waiting for the right time anymore, because this is the time. This is the time. This is the time. This is the time. This is it. This is it. And it's been a rocky, rough, tumultuous, revelatory year, summer, life. And I'm grateful for you being here to connect, to tune in, to share this space, this energy, to receive this message of encouragement, not just for myself, but for you, for wherever you're at, and to normalize my experience that transitions are so challenging, and that when we're in transition, in this transition that I'm in, the basics are what are needed. And I have a sticky system in place now. I have weekly stickies, daily stickies, weekly stickies, and monthly stickies. And I have realized that I'm kind of a fluid person, and I appreciate fluidity, appreciate being able to move and adjust and adapt very quickly. But without structure, it's too much slippage, too wobbly, and I needed some traction, I needed some stability, I needed some support for myself every day. So I developed this sticky regimen, and I move my daily stickies from one side of the closet to the other, the door outside. And so, for instance, my daily stickies include water. I have 3 of those: singing, dancing, praying, reaching out, laughing, reading. I added some daily stickies. One is surprising myself. So after using the sticky method for like 3 or 4 months, I just added 2. Surprising myself just seemed like a lovely, novel way to be, a novel thing to do. And so I added that one. My weekly stickies are walking, journaling, making contact with my family. My monthly stickies are horseback riding, hiking. Can't remember the third one. But I'm using it as encouragement for myself for when times do get like chaotic, which are often now. These waves of energy, these tsunami waves of energy can really leave me flat out, and they have left me flat out. And when I'm flat out, when I'm crying, when I'm sobbing, when I'm shaking, when I'm confused, when I'm cloudy, I go to my wall of stickies and I see what I've done to hold myself accountable, responsible for myself, for my being, for my vessel, for my wellness, for my harmony, for my peace. I already know what to do. Am I doing it? Have I done my Wim Hof? Oh, that's a good one. I haven't even mentioned. Wim Hof, bless you, man. Bless you and your journey and the struggles and the pain and the insight and the sharing. If you do not know Wim Hof or his story, I encourage you to Google, to check him out. It's 11 minutes of breathing. It's 11 minutes of him encouraging me to breathe and be with myself. 3 rounds of breath with the holding, and the holding of the breath is when the central nervous system and the wisdom of our bodies that is innate, that the balance can be held in that holding of the breath, holding the breath out. Like no other, this Wim Hof method just really is a daily cleanse, daily cleanse, daily cleanse, daily hygiene. You brush your teeth every day. Are you breathing every day? Are you consciously breathing every day to support yourself while this world is reorganizing itself in real time? And what am I focused on? Am I focused on my well-being? Am I focused on the problems? Am I focused on how I can feel like a victim and how there's evidence for that? Well, sure, I can, but why? It feels so shitty. Like, why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? Can I notice that that's what I'm doing? So I'm here because I jacked up on 3 cups of coffee that I've missed. I've missed being here. So here I am to remind myself to receive the support that's here and to encourage you wherever you find yourself today to be gentle and compassionate with yourself. My energy really didn't shift all week until this morning when I awakened, still with grief, still with sadness, still with a concern for not being comfortable in the energy that I found myself in upon awakening. What do I do with myself? Well, I'm going to have another day of this heavy, dense, tight energy. And then the mental, like wrapping around, the mental looping of like, what is this attached to? How do I fix this? How do I make this better? No. Can I surrender? Am I willing to surrender to myself and to allow myself to be as I am? Am I willing to be generous? This is the grounding. This is the remedy. Am I willing to receive myself just as I am in this foul, sad, grief-stricken, confused mood? Am I willing for yet another day to experience myself as such? And I said to myself, I will. I can make that space. I will surrender to this feeling. And in doing so, in softening my edges, this hummingbird is just saying yes. In softening my edges, in softening the edges of like, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be feeling this way. I don't know, but I surrender. I surrender, I yield, and in doing so, Spirit rushed in with calls from soul, tribe, calls from my family, and energy lifting so much that I sat myself outside to connect with you, to remind you we need this permission to be, we need this permission to feel, as uncomfortable as it is, and my goodness, don't I know the discomfort of those feelings. So I put myself through my sticky regimen. I did my Wim Hof. I connected, I danced, I sang. And Spirit has met me. So much support, so much beauty, so much balm for the discomfort that I was in. I'm not saying it's easy, it's not easy. It's not easy. I'm saying it's possible, and I'm saying you're worth it. and I'm offering also that this breath, the willingness to pause and to breathe and to feel, just for a moment, is generous to your spirit It's generous to your soul. It's generous to the fractured and scared and wounded and shaky parts. It's generous, and you deserve that generosity. I mean, as much as any of us do. To have your spirit be lifted. To continue on this wild ride. This river of life that's raging. Is there something beyond stage 4 rapids? Because I think that's what's up. So it's so important to recognize each other, to stay connected to each other, to find your tribe, to find the crew, to find the people that you're like, yeah, okay, something about this connection makes me feel possible, makes my life feel possible, makes my dreams feel possible, because loved ones, it's all possible. So a call out to all the love and light warriors to continue. Imagine like you're in this marathon race and I'm just on the sideline. I'm offering you that drink of water, offering that, protein gel pack so you can keep going. And if you need to walk a little bit, that's okay. If you need to cry a little bit, that's okay. If you need to scream a little bit, that's okay. It's all okay. We are not in this alone, even though loneliness is a big culprit. I encouraged watching the mind, and then dropping into the heart. Because there can be relief here, but not if the heart energy goes unattended. So if you're still here, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for arriving. Thank you for participating. Thank you for striving. Thank you for tuning into this and to your higher self, who is reaching toward you to support you, to pull you forward into the next version. I am hosting my bi-monthly breathwork class on Sunday morning at 9, and I'll be hosting Jason Amoroso's Revelation Breathwork on Wednesday night, my favorite, 7 p.m. So lots of options to jump in and give yourself the support and the devotion and the care and the relief that is much needed in your system. Much needed. I gotta tell you, it's confronting, this breath work. And I don't know of a better tool. I use the tools that are most affecting me, and this one has been the most transformational tool I have found in my 25-year journey with spirit. The side effects are amazing. It's not that easy to wrestle with your demons, man, because they are strong and they are crafty, but the love, the light, the wisdom, the innate intelligence that is in me, that is in you, is stronger, is brighter, is more powerful. And this space is one where you can discover more of your truth, yourself, your sense of safety in yourself and your center in the world. And it really has given me dominion over watching all the culprits, all the demons that want to just play out of habituated responses, habituated ways to react. This session, this sacred session, this breathwork session will support you in any way that you need. And it may surprise you, it should surprise you, it hopefully will surprise you in helping you feel more powerful, more alive, more centered. And sometimes, yes, things do get messier before they come into alignment, and that's simply, my love's part of the process. As Jason says, consistency is key. So come and explore and be, and let's keep doing this together. Sending you so much love and care from the mountain, from my heart to yours. Mwah. Be well.